Sedgwick last weekend. Tell me a little bit how that game went there.
I think it's just a little bit of getting the turkeys out of the legs there. It was a little slower. Had to get back into it, and looking to bounce back tonight.
Yeah, what are you expecting to see from Oyen tonight?
Played them at the beginning of the year. I can't remember a whole bunch about them, but they got some fast guys, so we just got to match that and get in the corners and take it out.
Well, best of luck out there tonight. All right.
Have a good one.
And hello from us here at Hometown Productions and Media, a couple of minutes away from the Stettler Imperials home game against the Oyen Eagles. It is the first game of 2026. And thanks for joining us. Could be a great contest between these two teams. Stettler was handed their first regular time loss against Sedgwick last week, 4-1 loss. Stettler is 11-1-1, still having a great season. Oyen is 4-8 as they come to the Stettler Rec Center tonight. If everything looks and sounds good on the stream, make sure to let us know in the chat box. And of course, if we do ever experience any freezing on the stream, stay with us. We will reboot the system, get everything back up and running. Happens every once in a while. Fingers crossed. We're good to go tonight. But so far, so good. As the Stettler Imperials hit the ice tonight on this Saturday, January 10th. All right, it's time for for some East Central Senior Hockey League action. Stettler Imperials are at home against the Oyen Eagles. And once again, thanks to everyone for joining us tonight. We really do appreciate the viewership, as of course we wouldn't be live streaming local sports without you watching. So again, thank you so much. And the first period face-off is done, and the Imperials throw it down the ice to start the game. Now a 2-on-1 early opportunity for the Eagles. Stettler gets back. Good play defensively. Puck is out of the zone to center ice now. Ross grabs it to right. And Wright sends it over to his D partner. Back to Wright. Looks for an open player. Ross is there and chips the puck in. Now Oyen with it, stolen by Fournier, who takes a shot, and that one goes high and wide, but kept in by the Imperials. It goes around to the near side boards. Norman's at the point, and the Eagles now have, well, puck skip past number 22. Here's Cassidy, interviewed by Landon before the game. Now it's center ice. Oyen gives away the puck, and Stettler has it. Puck escapes the Imperial zone, but sent right back in by the Oyen Eagles. First period is presented by Ampco Electric. If it's electrical, we do it. Out in the slot, to the corner, now behind the net. To the corner again, and Stettler, Kistner, grabs the puck. Now to Houston, takes a bit of a hook there. No call on the play. Puck down the ice, Cassidy chases after it. Cassidy in the corner now. Goes for a skate, pass, a shot, and a save by the Oyen goaltender. And kept in by the Imperials. The puck down deep now. And DeYoung has to go chase after it, and once again, 3 minutes into the first period, it is presented by Ampco Electric. As I mentioned a few minutes ago, Stettler was given their first regular time loss last weekend to Sedgwick. Still 11-1-1. Stettler steals it. DeYoung a shot. Just wide. Tucker a shot. That missed as well. Stettler firing some shots toward the net early on. That one off a skate in front and blockered away after a shot from DeYoung. Scottapole at the point. Now Oyen gets it out. Puck is now in Stettler's end. There's a shot and a save from number 30. "36 of you watching the stream, thank you. As the rec center as well starts to continue to fill up here at the Stettler Rec Center, and Oyen has it, given away. Piggin of the Imperials makes a move, can't grab the puck after the move. Stettler's player takes a bit of a hit up high as the shot goes to the goaltender. In net for the Stettler Imperials tonight is Nadestad, as Kistner has it at the point. There's a shot, save to the corner. Now Oyen picks it up and gets it out to an open man. That's Smith, and it goes to Nadestad, and Nadestad will cover up. Still 0-0s on the board. To the point and chipped in. Dylan Houston's there as well. Kistner, who chips it over. And Cassidy just can't quite grab the puck there at center ice. Houston there, battle for it behind the net. There was an open man, but it ends up in the corner. Here's Cassidy. Puck was loose in the crease. Picked up by Stettler. And that pass was chipped away, but Stettler still with possession. A shot blocked in front. That stings number 5 of Oyen. That was Rushkowski getting hit with the puck in front of the net. Shots are now 7-4. The Imperials have the edge in shots right now. Big hit in the Imperial zone. Now Oyen looking for a little pressure of their own. We've got ourselves a fast game so far, as it's sent right in, and a couple of Imperials there. Turnus chasing after it, but now 2-on-2, and Oyen can't stay onside, and it's offside. Puck ends up at center ice. Behind Nadestad of the Imperials. Stettler looks to get it out. It's Scottapole to the blue line. Shot off the stick of Piers of Oyen, picked up by the Eagles, who are repping their Capitals-inspired jerseys tonight. Now behind Nadestad once again. There's a shot into the glove of Nadestad. Now a word from our main sponsor, Stettler Boston Pizza.
What's for dinner? The age-old question. One you won't have to answer this January since it's Pasta Tuesday all month long at Boston Pizza. That's a whole month of zero dinner decisions. With pastas starting from $11.99 and gourmet options for just a few bucks extra, the only choice you need to make is pasta, or more pasta. Dig into a BP classic like jambalaya fettuccine or create your own masterpiece.
That's Stettler with it as we get back to the action. There's a shot saved by Oyen's goaltender. If anyone from Oyen is out there watching the game and wants to let me know how you pronounce the goaltender's last name, number 30, that'd be great. I just don't want to say it a million times and say it wrong every time. That one just gets out of the zone as Oyen throws it in. We've got over 40 viewers now to the live stream. Face off to the left of Nadestad. Face off won by Oyen. A shot that goes wide, chopped out by Cassidy, who ends up with the puck. Cassidy makes a move. Cassidy pass, and Houston couldn't quite get the one-timer off. Back to the blue line and out of the zone. Puck is out to center ice and beyond. Good move by Fournier to Turnus. Turnus, the captain of the Imperials, spins back, passes it to Fournier, and poked forward by Kistner. And now a loose puck for Oyen. A shot, a save, and the rebound goes into the mesh. Stettler with the face-off win, gets it out to center ice and sent back in by Oyen. Almost halfway through the first period. Now Tucker to center ice, that was offside. It's delayed and now the puck is out, everyone tags up and Stettler sends it right back in. Bardwell gets the puck, chips it to the blue line. There was a collision, shot, weak one, but it ends up in the glove of the Oyen goaltender. Oyen with the puck at center ice. Now stolen by Piggin. Nice pass to Rost. Rost takes a shot. deflected high. Back to the point, taken by Oyen. Slapper from the blue line, goes wide. Everyone battling for it in front of the Oyen bench. The puck does end up in Oyen's zone, but it's out. And the ref will call an offside. Houston's there, picks it up to Cassidy in front of the net. That backhand shot goes wide. And tipped forward. Open man was Thornton. Thornton gets a shot off the side of the net. And kept in, it looks like, by Oyen, who they get a good hit on Cassidy. Now it's Walker. A shot. Blocker side can't beat the Oyen goaltender. There's a backhand to also. That also can't beat Oyen's goaltender. A big save. Shots 11-7 now. Both goalies playing well to start this one off. And that's picked up by Stettler to the slot, a shot wide. Stettler's had some opportunities. And just missing on a few of them. Wide of the net. Center ice sent in by the Imperials as they'll dump and chase. Here's a chance for the Imperials. There's a shot. I believe Oyen's goaltender made the save. Puck goes down the ice. .7:11 to go in this first period. Brought to you by Ampco Electric as the whistle is blown. That puck sent in by Oyen. Good battle there between Imperial and an Oyen Eagle to center ice. It's DeYoung, makes a move. Can't get past 71. Scottopol's there. Pinches. Tucker replaces Scottopol on defense. Collision there. Inadvertent, I believe, but still a pretty heavy collision in the Imperial zone as a shot is covered up by the goaltender. Stettler looking for the loose puck. Oyen as well as the Eagles grab it. Here's Rashkowski. Stettler's Rost now. Eric goes through a couple of Eagles, ends up at the point, chipped, and the Eagles goaltender able to find the loose puck. Ross backhand. Flipped up and not out of play because, or not out of the zone, I should say. It was out of play. Hits the roof. .5:39 to go in the first period, presented by Ampco Electric. Norman with it for the Imperials. Stolen, and that's Thornton. Gets a shot off. Ends up to the point and out. Well, not too sure where that puck ended up, but a whistle is blown. No penalties called in the game thus far. Here's Stettler's Walker. Cassidy couldn't get there as the Eagles send it out. Picked up by Kistner behind the net. And sent right back into the Imperial zone. Eagles, though, not around, so Stettler's able to get the puck out. It's Kistner taking a hit along the wall. Oyen takes it. 93 takes a check. And now a shot picked up by Turnus. And now to Fournier. Here's Turnus, a shot. It's loose. Scores! Stettler gets on the board first tonight. And it's Fournier. And we'll show you that replay at the next whistle. On Stettler's 19th shot of the game, Fournier gets on the board. Stettler behind the net. They have a chance to exit now, and they do. Shot on, rebound available. Intercepted by Oyen. They get a shot. Nice blocker save by Natastad. And Tucker with it. A couple of Imperials with them. That's DeYoung and Bardwell. Shot. Now gets to right. There's a nice pass. Bardwell just couldn't get a stick on it. And the Imperials' first goal is presented by the main sponsor of tonight's live stream, Stettler Boston Pizza, as Thornton takes a big hit. And it's out of the Imperial zone. Stettler passes it up. Rost to the corner. Now played to the point. And Stettler still keeps it in at the point. A shot. Scores! Top corner. And Stettler makes it 2-0. And a shot into the glove of the Oyen goaltender. "22 shots now for the Imperials. They have really started to pepper the Oyen net. Now Cassidy with it, with speed, loses the puck. But picked up by Walker. Oyen wins that face-off with a minute to go. Stettler on the power play. Back to the point. There's a shot kicked away. There's a shot. Hits the glove and covered by the Oyen netminder. Puck is loose and sent out by the Eagles. Now Walker with it to Cassidy, who makes a move and just can't put it past the left pad of the goaltender. Now you got Stollery to Ross, who takes a shot, blocked and then sent out by Oyen. And that's it for the first period of play. Shots in net 24-8. Stettler will have 57 seconds left on the power play. When we return, the Imperials are up 2-0 after the first period. We are Hometown Productions and Media. Thanks for joining us.
What's for dinner? The age-old question. One you won't have to answer this January since it's Pasta Tuesday all month long at Boston Pizza. That's a whole month of zero dinner decisions. With pastas starting from $11.99 and gourmet options for just a few bucks extra, the only choice you need to make is pasta, or more pasta. Dig into a BP classic like jambalaya fettuccine or create your own masterpiece. Available for takeout, dine-in, or delivery from $11.99 all month long. Hungry for saucy savings? Hungry for BP. Conditions apply.
And welcome back to this contest between Oyen and Stettler. It's the East Central Senior Hockey League, and we broadcast the home games of the Imperials on our YouTube channel. We're Hometown Productions and Media. Second period about to get underway. This live stream and all of them this season presented by Stettler Boston Pizza. If you're from town or driving through, make sure to stop at Stettler Boston Pizza. They got Pasta Tuesday all month long. And there's a face-off at center ice. Boy, that puck went off the head of an Imperial who got a backhand on net, and that's Mason who makes the save. Back to the point, it's Stollery on the power play. Shot into the glove of the Oyen netminder. Back to the point to Stollery. Over to Rost. To Houston on the power play. There's a shot. Probably going wide, but still, nice glove save. With 24 seconds to go. Puck behind the net. Stollery pinches. And Stettler keeps it in. Back to number 55. Shot down low. It's in the crease. Rebound covered by the goaltender. Stettler up 2-0. Shots are 27-8. Kistner sends it in. And picked up by Stettler to the point. Here's Kistner. Sends it in for Turnus. Back to Kistner. Shot. It's available. And picked up by Oyen, but they can't get it out. Kistner takes a bit of a hack there, but it ends up on the stick of an Imperial, and Stettler is getting a penalty. And chopped out by Stettler. So Oyen was able to kill off the Imperials' power play. Now let's see if the Imperials can do the same. To center ice, that's Thornton. Takes a bit of a cross check, and Piggin is able to get it out. There's Thornton with it, battling Kistner. And Stettler gets it out to center ice. Now to center ice, it's Thornton. There's a shot over the net. Smigelski sends it in deep. Now you've got Thornton was there but couldn't pick it up right away to Hoffman. There's a shot, saved by Natastad. Down low on the power play, shot off the side of the post. Stettler's player hits Thornton, and Thornton feels that one. And Stettler should be going to the box as well. Thornton definitely went into the boards really, really heavily. He's up though, good to see. And Thornton is on the bench, writhing in some pain. We'll see if he gets back out there this game. Face-off won by the Eagles. Stettler with a 2-0 lead. There's a shot, good blocked by the captain Turnus. As Hoffman has it now for the Eagles. And a quick offside. All right, minute 13 left on the penalty kill for the Imperials. There's a shot and a save from Madison. Stay tuned as well, everyone. We're working on something else for YouTube as we are developing a podcast for local news and information for the Stettler area. We did a test the other day. It looks really good. It's me and Landon Chambers hosting the podcast, so we're hoping to start getting those live streamed as well, the audio uploaded to Spotify and other streaming services for people to listen to. So if they're doing the dishes, they can catch up on Stettler news and everything that's going on in the area. As two players get tied up in the near the corner, and Stettler's going to the box again. As the whistle's blown. And you've got Smigelski in the middle of it there for Oyen. And by the way, we're looking for a few more subscribers, as we always are, on our YouTube channel, where you're watching the game right now. If you're watching on your phone, in the lower right-hand corner, I believe, there's a little subscribe button. You can subscribe to our channel. We'd love it if you did, at least to support what we do here at Hometown Productions and Media. As Thornton with it. There's a shot into the glove of Nadestad, who makes a save. As Stettler's killing off a two-man advantage currently. 10 seconds left on that. Thornton and Turnus. Turnus wins that one. But Oyen gets the puck. And has possession now. There's a shot. Now Smigelski to the point, and down to Thornton in the corner. Scottaple's there covering Thornton. And you've got Thornton making some good moves to keep possession. There's the pass over to Thornton. The shot scores, and it's 2-1. So now it's just a 1-goal game with Cassidy and Wright with the puck now. The heater's on now at the rec center again, so I had to take off the two. Right with it, backhand into the Eagles zone. Now, Oyen player takes a bump there. Behind the net, Natastad leaves it for Stullery. Picked up by Oyen to Thornton at center ice, now to the blue line. That shot blocked to the boards. And that one past Godapole, and it will be an icing call.
The age-old question. One you won't have to answer this January since it's Pasta Tuesday all month long at Boston Pizza. That's a whole month of zero dinner decisions. With pastas starting from $11.99 and gourmet options for just a few bucks extra, the only choice you need to make is pasta, or more pasta. Dig into a BP classic like Jambalaya Fettuccine or create your own masterpiece. Available for takeout, dine-in, or delivery from $11.99 all month long. Hungry for saucy savings? Hungry for BP. Conditions apply.
Back to the point. There's a shot, kick save by the goaltender. Kissner at the point. And Oyen tried to feed it down the boards, but it was blocked. And now the Imperials get it in deep. And a couple will go off for a change. Backhand out of the zone, picked up by the Imperials. The Imperials have doubled the Eagles' shots on net, but the Eagles are only down by 1 tonight. Strong performance thus far from the Oyen goaltender. So here comes Turnus. Onside. Behind the net, passed. There was no Imperials there to collect the puck. Puck sent out, picked up by Scottable. Past King. Scottable tries to get it out, can't. It's behind the net. Good play by Turnus to knock the puck away. There's a shot. And I believe Natastad got a piece of that one. A great save. And an icing call. Couple of collisions behind the net. Oyen ends up with the puck, fires it around and out of the Imperial zone. Picked up by Turnus. Turnus gets the puck stolen, and the puck goes down the ice. To center ice, Tucker had to watch out because number 5 of the Eagles was going after him. That's Rushkowski. To center ice goes the Eagles off the glove of Natastad. to the point. There's a shot blocked by Tucker. Tucker has a chance now. A shot wide to the far side corner. Tucker with it again. Finds the puck. Bardwell's there. Bardwell goes and grabs the puck, sends it around the net. And Wright will have it. Can't find DeYoung. And a whistle. Back to the point, a shot blocked, and it's out of the zone. It's out in front. A lot of action in front of the Oyen net. Norman can't quite keep it in. So it ends up on the stick of an Eagle, who gets checked, but Thornton still has the puck. Taken by Houston to Wright. And sent in off the stick of the goaltender. The battle ensues. Now Wright sends it in deep. Cassidy there chasing after it. Looking for some sustained pressure here in the Eagles zone. As Cassidy takes an elbow up top, and the Eagles player is throwing some punches to Cassidy. It's out in front. Nadestad has left the net. Cassidy sends it up, and it's picked off by Thornton. And Stettler will go on the power play for 2 minutes or less. After Cassidy takes one to the chin. All right, face-off starts to the left of the goaltender, and Stettler does have possession to start their power play. Stettler on the power play here. Rost with it. Sent over. Ross now. Pass to the slot. Scottapole just couldn't get all of it and sent it wide. Here's Piggin. Fournier had it. Now Rost. Kistner. There's a shot just wide. There's a shot. Goalie may have gotten a piece of it. The puck off a stanchion. Kistner to Rost now. And 3-on-2 for the Imperials. Pass, tick, tack, and couldn't quite get all of it. And just so you know, that was a 4-minute penalty. Martin got the roughing penalty and a game misconduct, 4 minutes. So 2:36 left on the power play. 151 of you have taken a look at the stream. Thanks a lot. 52 viewers right now. Again, if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please do so. We would love to get to 715. We're at 716, so beat my goal that I was thinking of anyway. So maybe we can get to 720. All right, so 2:26 left on the power play. We think, anyway. The clock says 15 seconds, but our clock says 2:17. It was a 4-minute penalty. Stollery down low. Maybe they'll just score and make our lives easy. Oh, I guess it was only a 2-minute penalty. I don't know. So either way, after a bit of confusion with the clock, it's full strength. That puck passed Thornton to center ice. Kistner has it now with 6:28 to go. And there's a bit of a high stick. Brower. Oyen now chase after it. Kept in by Oyen. Looking to tie this one up, but Stettler has the puck now. Couldn't feed it through. And find Brower. There's a shot high by Kistner. Kistner chops at it, can't get it out though. Here's Oyen with it. Shot just wide past Smigelski, who chops it forward as well, but Stettler is able to clear it. Shot toward the net, out in front to Tucker, who elects just to chip it away from the danger, and Tucker will grab it again with 5 minutes to go in the period. Puck sent in. Tucker can get there, and Bardwell picks it up. To the point, a shot, save, rebound. Collected by the Imperials player. Behind the net, to the point, a shot. Doesn't get a good bounce, ends up in the corner. It's in front, a shot. And that puck ends up in the crease after hitting an Oyen player after the shot from the Imperials and covered up. Stettler now in front of the net. It's loose, but cleared. Once again, Stettler atop the East Central Senior Hockey League standings with 11-1-1 record. That one goes down the ice for an icing call. There's a shot tipped wide, and Rost has it now to the point, loses it, and the puck is sent in as Oyen collects it. Now the Imperials get it out. Rost has Scottable, who drives the net, loses the puck. Good defensive play by Oyen. To the Eagles. Chipped away by Nadestad as the whistle is blown. As King and number 71 Matery get into it. There have been a couple of contentious moments here tonight between the two teams. Stettler able to pick off the pass. It's Walker. Cassidy charges into the offensive zone. Behind the net. Stops, passes it off. A shot and a save and cover. .34 stops on 36 shots for the Oyen goaltender tonight. The puck just past Stollery down the ice. Wright collects it. 2.5 to go in the period. Here's Walker. Nice move by Walker. Doesn't quite get it to an Imperial though, as it's out. Stollery has possession. Gives away the puck. And Oyen at center ice. Backhanded into the Stettler Imperial zone. Looking to have a good third period here. Only 2-1 tonight. Stettler holding on to the lead. Stollery passes it over onside and kept in by Cassidy. Cassidy spins. Sends it over to Stollery. There's a shot. Now in the corner. Thornton has it. Stettler looking for another one to end the period. A shot. Blocked. Behind the net. Stettler to the point. Kistner can't get it through. Now a shot. And gobbled up by number 30. Another cover by the goaltender with 46 seconds to go in the period. 30 seconds to go now. So half a minute to go. Shots are 37-17. .57 watching the stream right now. I'm sure we'll get more than 57 in the third because it's a close one. Off the boards to the point, kept in by the Imperials. That one high, stays in play. And down the ice, Kistner with 4 seconds to go. Stettler holds on to a lead. Yet a small lead as it's 2-1. Shots 37-17, like you see on the screen. We're Hometown Productions and Media. And we will be back for the third period. Actually, we'll be back for the shoot to win. That will be coming up near the end of the second intermission. And we'll see if someone can find a hole, win some cash, win some prizes. Until then, we'll head to our intermission break. We'll talk to you in a few minutes at the shoot to win. All right, welcome back, everyone, for a moment as it's the shoot to win. We have 12-year-old Maddie Richardson, who is going to be taking the shot, the youngest ever shoot to win contestant. So Maddie can take home $1,700 if she hits one of those holes from center ice. All right, let's see how Maddie does. For 1,700 big ones. There's the shot, and it'll go wide, unfortunately. We'll be back for the third period. All right, Oyen ties the game up at 2. Sorry for the delay. We were working on some technical issues as one of our cameras just wouldn't connect to our system. I think we got that figured out, but sorry if my head was in the way of that goal, because I think it was. But either way, it's 2-2. And covered up by the Oyen goaltender. All right, we have ourselves a hockey game now, folks. 2-2 as Stettler's player takes a big check. But we do have a penalty. Interference call. So it looks like Stettler's on the power play here after an interference call. Here's Walker on the power play. Smigelski's on the bench yelling at the ref, not sure why. All right, so either way, Stettler's on the power play for 1 minute and 40 seconds here. Tie game, looking to take the lead again. Here's Ross to Cassidy. Back to Houston at the point. Here's Stollery. Here's Houston down low into the slot. The pass was just off the mark. Ends up to Stollery, then to Houston. All right, now Ross has it again at the point. That's Eric Ross. There's a shot. Good glove from the Oyen goaltender. Ross couldn't get everything on that loose puck. Ends up on the far side boards. Back to the point. It's Stollery for the Imperials. Here's Houston. A shot blocked. And they're able to get it out, but Ross has more speed than the Eagle to get the puck back. Lose it there. And the Eagles able to get it down the ice, and there's 33 seconds left on the power play. Now right with it at center ice. 3-on-3. There's a shot. Quick glove from the Eagle. Tonight's broadcast on YouTube is presented by Stettler Boston Pizza. There's Fournier with it in the corner. Fournier picks it up behind the net. Rims it around. Kistner has it now. It's 5-on-5. There's a shot. Stopped in the crease and taken by the Eagles. There's a double team on Hoffman. To center ice, into the Eagles zone. We have a 2-2 hockey game with 15 minutes and 32 seconds to go. That one flipped out to center ice. Scottapole now. Bardwell with the puck. Flips it toward the net, and the puck gets covered. That one chopped toward the net. Tucker takes the shot, and it's saved. "58 of you watching the stream now. If you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, please do so. There's Scottapole. The shot. Nice glove save. And the puck out of play. Turnus in the corner. And Swigelski gets it out. Fournier now. Here's a chance for the Eagles. Heads up play by Swigelski as the Imperials were going to hit him. There's Kistner battling for it with Turnus. Smith is there for the Eagles. Here's Cassidy. Whiffs on the pass, but Walker is there to save him. To center ice. Now Cassidy with the puck, and the ref will call an offside. The 50-50 ticket here at the SRC is a yellow ticket, so guess what? I bought, everyone. Just because I knew. A green ticket. There's a trip on Cassidy, and Oyen will be going to the box. Nice save, though, by the Oyen goaltender to keep it out. But Stettler is still going on the power play. Take a quick look at that save. Back to point, right over to Kistner. To the point, Kistner looking to take the lead are the Imperials. Back to the point, a shot. And Oyen can't get it out. But now it's a one-on-one with Wright. Thornton and Wright, good stick from Cody. That was an interference call. Stettler on the power play for 1 minute and 15 seconds here. Puck out in front and chipped out. Stettler looking to utilize on this power play opportunity. Here's Cassidy. Can't get the puck to another Imperial, and the puck makes a convenient bounce out of the zone with 50 seconds to go on the power play. And it's out. Cassidy chases after it. Delayed offside. Stettler has definitely not utilized this power play yet. Haven't been able to take advantage of it. Here's Eric Ross. Here's an opportunity for Eric. A pass. And just wide. A shot from Walker. Here's Stollery. There's a shot from Cassidy. Ends up on the stick of Houston. Back to Cassidy. Over to Stollery. Here's Ross. The shot. Deflects out of play. And back to the point. Here's Ross, the shot, save, rebound. The puck is loose. Ross still has it. Full strength now. As Oyen has the puck. There's a shot, rebound. Saved by Nadestad. Picked up by Tucker with 11 minutes to go. Flipped out. Tucker gets a stick on it. Ends up on the stick of an Eagle who sends it in. And Smigelski goes to put some pressure on it. Ends up with the puck. Steers it toward Nadestad who makes the save. There's a shot again. Thornton. Great save by Nadestad. Thornton with a great opportunity. That's Thornton again with the shot wide. Backhand off the side of the net. Piggin with it. Halfway through the third period here. It's 2-2. Got ourselves a good hockey game on this Saturday night. That is no icing. Kept in by the Imperials just momentarily. As here's Oyen with a shot. Scores! Gets the loose puck. Went through the defenseman and slammed it home. Puck down the ice after the face-off, and Oyen on their 23rd shot takes the lead. Stettler wins the face-off. Got to be careful there as Wright chips it off the board. Here's Houston at center ice. Cassidy's there with room. Scores! And it's 3-3. And the Aspen Ford replay showing the tying goal highlight. So now we have a 3-3 game. That's Dylan Houston's goal from Cassidy. Now Oyen with control. 3-on-2. Sticked away by Natastad. And picked up by Turnus. There is a trailer, Tucker. That pass deflected. Good stick from the Eagle. In the slot. Passed up. And picked up by the Eagles. Onside. It's Thornton. Pass out in front. To the point, the shot. Wide. There's a shot that goes wide. Now the Eagles with the pressure here. Unfortunately for the Eagles, the puck exited the zone. Now Kistner with the pass to Piggin. There's a shot by Piggin and it goes wide. Out in front. Shingus takes a big hit in the process. Now behind the net, it's Eric Rost. Gives away the puck there. Now an opportunity for Oyen, but they elect to dump it and go for a change. DeYoung picks it up for the Imperials and sends it in. Now the Imperials, they get some fresh skaters on the ice.
What's for dinner? Ah, the age-old question. One you won't have to answer this January since it's Pasta Tuesday all month long at Boston Pizza. That's a whole month of zero dinner decisions. With pastas starting from $11.99 and gourmet options for just a few bucks extra, the only choice you need to make is pasta, or more pasta. Dig into
There's King with it. And I will play that whole commercial. I know we missed the end of it. But I don't want to miss any of the action here, and they rarely give me 30 seconds to play an ad. Don't want to miss anything. Puck sent in. Houston to King. Scrum for it. Now it's loose. Kistner picks it up, sends it to Stollery, who will hold on to the puck at center ice and dump it into the Eagle zone. Now the Eagles get it out. I was hoping for a close one tonight, and we got it. Wright has it. Jumped over his stick, actually. There's a shot from the point that ricochets high and wide after, I believe, Tucker blocked it. Now Wright, a shot, blockered away. Here's Oyen, that's there behind the net. Looking for an open man, gets to the point, a shot. Deflected, just wide, and Nattestad's able to find it and cover up. There's a shot, blocked to the far side of the rink. Now Stettler's Piggin has it. Drops it to Shingus, who took a shot, and that nearly snuck past the Oyen goaltender. Now a penalty on the play. Someone's going to the box. It looks like it's an Oyen Eagle. So this is an important 2-minute power play for the Imperials. And that shot just whiffed on a little bit, and Oyen able to fire it down. Now it's Cassidy breaking out with Eric Rost. There's a shot and another good save. That is the Imperials' 50th shot on net. 47 saves for the Eagles goaltender tonight. On his A game for sure. Rost has it, sends it over. Stollery now down low, up. There's a chance that just went wide. And now it's Hoffman of the Eagles. And picked up by Quaid Cassidy with speed. Quaid tries to drop it off to Houston. He does. Houston has it now, out in the slot. Can't find the puck. Was Stollery, I believe, or Walker. Now Wright can't grab it, and it's sent out just to center ice, where Kistner grabs it. Less than a minute to go on the power play. And Wright takes out number 91 of the Eagles. Here's Fournier with 20 seconds left on the power play. Behind the net. Fournier picks up the puck. Stettler has a little bit of time to work with here. Kistner at the point. A shot. There's a loose puck. And sent out by the Eagles, who successfully kill off the penalty, and there's only a minute and 50 to go in this hockey game. Will we be going to overtime, or will the Eagles finish it here? A shot wide. battle for it to the left of Natistan. And they'll just blow the whistle, start it over, drop the puck. Once again, thanks to everyone who's watching the game tonight online with us. 80 of you watching. Cassidy picks up the puck. Nice pass to Walker. There's a shot. Cassidy with the rebound and gets it toward the net, covered by the goaltender. As you see there, shots 54 to 25. More than double the shots on net for the Eagles. But we find ourselves with the tie game close to OT as there's 1 minute to go in the third period. Back to the point, Stollery. Can Stettler have some last minute, literally, magic here in the third period? And to the point. Oyen can't get it out, it's shot wide. As King pinches. Stettler keeps it in for a moment, sent down the ice. That should be an icing call. 35 seconds to go. Third period. Now Smigelski with it. Can't get it through, and Ross picks it up. Stettler now with an opportunity. It's right. Barreling in, takes a shot. Into the glove. Face-off won by the Eagles. But they give it away. Stettler. Houston almost got enough of the puck in the dying seconds of the third period to get it on net, but he cannot. And Walker almost had one last shot but couldn't grab the puck as we go to overtime. I think I have time to play a message from our main sponsor, Stettler Boston Pizza.
What's for dinner? The age-old question. One you won't have to answer this January since it's Pasta Tuesday all month long at Boston Pizza. That's a whole month of zero dinner decisions. With pastas starting from $11.99 and gourmet options for just a few bucks extra, the only choice you need to make is pasta, or more pasta. Dig into a BP classic like jambalaya fettuccine or create your own masterpiece. Available for takeout, dine-in, or delivery from $11.99 all month long. Hungry for saucy savings? Hungry for BP. Conditions apply.
That was Burma. Yeah.
All right, now it's time for a 5-minute overtime period. That's right. Takes down an Eagle. And right there with the pass to Shingoose. Shingoose takes a big hit. And Stettler scores in overtime. As they all go over to see if Shingoose is okay. They win the game. Make sure that their teammate is okay. At Stettler, it proves to 12, 1, and 1. I think I saved that replay. Let me check. All right, well, I just got the tail end of that play, but we got Cody Wright winning the game for the Stettler Imperials. Stettler wins 4-3, and they will improve their record to 12, 1, and 1. We are Hometown Productions and Media. Thank you for watching the live stream tonight. We had a lot of fun doing it. Stettler wins, and we'll talk to you next live stream. Have a great weekend. Take care. Talk soon.